think we're gonna do this look and talk about trauma. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sheena and makeup is like therapy for me. Today we're gonna be continuing to work my way through my ColourPop collection using the 5-Star Island palette. Super excited to use this palette. And we're going to continue to talk about life with dissociative identity disorder. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, well, let's get started. So I've already got my base makeup on. The only thing I haven't done is my eyeshadow, mascara, and eyeliner. I will walk you through what I use on this palette, but let me zoom y'all in. Don't look at my under eyes. They're looking a bit rough today. So we're gonna start out with this color right here, and that is called Island Tune. And I'm going to just put that all over in the crease. And this is actually my second look of the day, and it's like 9:30 in the morning. Originally I was just gonna wash off my eye makeup, but under my eyes I had gotten a lot of fallout that even though I had powdered my face and I dusted it off, it still made a mess. So I wanted just to start out with a fresh canvas, fresh makeup, and all of that good stuff. This probably won't be my last look of the day. It is Monday that I am filming this, and I like to get as much done early in the week as I can. After we use that shadow, we're going to use this one down here, Residence Rep. So today I wanted to talk a little bit more about living with dissociative identity disorder and having a trauma history in particular, because I do have a trauma history. And oh, that was like a lot more dusted off than I wanted it to. See, like that had happened a lot with my previous look. I probably, on my previous one, needed to put on my eyeshadow before I did the other. But oh well, I just can't get into doing that. I just clean it up afterwards and it works fine for me. When you have a trauma history, sometimes it can be really hard for you to trust people. And when a person has broke your trust multiple times and they do something to hurt your trust again, it can just be very hard. And I mean, that's really hard on just your average person, but when you have someone that is a trauma survivor and that has been through the type of trauma that I've been through, it's even harder. I'm going to do my under eyes, and I can't do that and talk. I don't totally, like, I feel like some of it's a little much. It's a little more than I wanted, but it's working. I'm going to have to work on doing my eyeshadow and then the rest of my makeup because I'm making a mess on my face. But, I mean, having a trauma background makes life that much harder for a person. Great, my battery is going dead. Hold on just a moment. Okay, I don't know if we're back in the same place or not, but it looks good for me. And, oh my goodness, that worked out perfect because I said, hold on, my battery's about to die, and it said battery's exhausted and clicked off. So I just got lucky on getting to give you a heads up ahead of time. So I'm going to wet my brush and get a shimmer to put all over the lid. I think I want to do the pink all over the lid and the yellow in the inner corner. I don't know, I kind of think I want to do the opposite. I think I want to do the pink in the inner corner and the yellow all over the lid. So we're gonna go with the yellow. I don't know, for some reason the yellow all over the lid with the pink is just kind of calling to me. So I was it last week in my ColourPop video? I did Sunday Fun Day. I can't remember if that was last week or the week before, but I think it was last week. And I really loved the color story. I just kind of hated like the formulas that I had with the colors that I had. I needed something a little bit more, a little different, and it just wasn't there. So I'm hoping, I just realized guys, it is too early for me to be up. I used makeup remover spray to spray my brush instead of setting spray. That's how I'm doing this morning. Setting spray. And now the yellow is taken. I was wondering why the yellow wasn't taken. I was like, this kind of stinks. But it's like right now I'm dealing with the situation, and I'm not going to give any details, but I have been hurt by somebody, and it is somebody that has hurt me in the past. And your normal person might not be bothered the way I am, but because of my history and my trauma, it makes me a lot more standoffish and a lot more untrusting of the person, and it just kind of makes things difficult, you know, a lot more difficult. And you know, it's now become a relationship that I don't know how it will end up being, if it will just end up being very like uncomfortable forever. And I would not be surprised if that was the case, just because of my trauma history. My husband knows how I feel. My husband also knows that it is a relationship that I'm ready to just say bye. He knows exactly how I feel. I mean, he is my person that goes through everything with me, so he kind of gets it. This palette is getting rough. Now I'm going to use this pink right here in the inner corner. So, I mean, that's just kind of how things go though when you have a trauma disorder like I have, is that things that people think, oh well, that's not how she'll handle it. Well, they don't know how you're gonna handle it because of your trauma background and because of the trauma that you've been through. So while they would love to say, oh well, she'll handle it this way, they honestly have no clue how a person with trauma will handle something, because if they haven't dealt with that trauma and that dissociation the way the trauma survivor has, then they won't know. And because everybody's trauma is different, they won't know. So, I mean, like, I had somebody try to compare my years of molestation, grooming, that kind of stuff to a one-time incident. And there's a big difference to compare something like that, because that's just not how it works. But yeah, so how do y'all like this look? I'm pretty pleased with how this is. Like, I'm enjoying doing this every week. So if you enjoy get readies with me and just chit chatting and talking about life and talking about trauma and how things work, make sure you're here every Friday, because I'm gonna have something new for you every Friday. It's a fun little eyeshadow palette and getting ready. I'm gonna zoom y'all out and put on my mascara, eyeliner, lippy. I'll be back and we'll talk about it. And this is the final look, and I really like it. It's simple, but it's super pretty. And yeah, like I have an appointment to go to, and I'm gonna wear it to my appointment because I think it looks good and everything. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. It helps me and it helps my channel. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the little bell beside it so you don't miss any of my future uploads. Make sure you stick around to watch the next video. That is last week's working my way through my ColourPop collection and talking about mental health. I'll see y'all next time. Bye guys.